Here we are. All right, I think I'm centered. There's no wall. There's a little bit of room up top. You can kind of see you can kind of see my hot lot pendant here. All right, can y'all hear me okay? That's the other thing. Hello, hello. Looks like the family is all here. Hi, y'all. Welcome to the very last show of 2022. Can y'all believe it? We have made it all the way to the end. I see we got Carol Jean, Patrick, we got Prance, we got TTU, we got all the family here tonight to celebrate the end of 2022. Now, I know some people will say that 2022 was a dumpster fire, but I would argue that it has been a dumpster fire for so long, it can't even be categorized into years. It's just this steady, constant diarrhea stream of shit coming our way. And it's like the wave pool. You know, sometimes they turn it up and it gets real wavy, and then they turn it down and they rescue the kids that almost drown and it kind of gets mellow. But then every 15 minutes, another wave comes through. So I think that's how it is for me. And I feel like we should just stop trying to smush things into years. We're going through a whole cycle of stuff right now. And speaking of cycles, I don't know if my my scarf is positioned properly. Okay, whatever. I don't have time to think about it. Yes, my earrings from Carol Jean. Thank you so much. They're cutting through the crap. We're cutting out 2022 and cutting in 2023. A little bit of shine there. All right. Well, for those of y'all watching later or not in the chat, this is the OraCola. I'm arcieoracola. I'm coming at you live from Austin, Texas here on December 28th, 2022. And my nose just literally started to run. Excuse me while I dab it. It was one of them weird droplets that's like at the top of your nostril. Like, how does that happen? Occasionally it does. And those are the most annoying ones. Anyway, we're at the last show of this year, and I'm so happy that you have joined me either now in person or in the future when you watch it on youtube.com/channel arcieoracola, which I hope you are subscribed to, and I hope you like this video and leave a comment, not just a chat, all them things, watch all the old shit. You know what to do. So, for the next hour, I'm going to be here communing with the universe and reading oracles. Now, there's a lot of oracles you can choose from. They're all listed in the description box down below. Just click that down arrow and peruse it. Don't make me say it out loud. I used to go through them all, but everybody watching the show pretty much now knows the deal. So I've just decided to save that time and put it toward doing more oracles. I hope that's okay with y'all. If anyone ever needs me to explain an oracle, please put it in the chat, put it in all caps because it's how I see shit. And yeah, I will explain it. No worries. Okay. Let's go through here. I think everybody. Is the chat still running? Are we still on? Because I ain't heard nothing yet. I love your earrings. Sometimes the chat will shut down. Y'all can always send me a message on the social. Hey, fuck you. Good of you to pop in up there in frozen Canada land. I hope you're not dead yet. Anyway, while we're talking about the chat, oh, good. Okay. Make sure you go up to the top of the chat box and then hit the live chat. Hit that down arrow and then hit the live chat, because sometimes YouTube will censor certain things, and that just hopefully makes sure that everything comes through. So back to what I was saying. I'm going to be here for about the next hour reading the oracles. They're in the description box below. How this works is you have to join the chat. Yes. Put your question for the universe in the chat, and then put your oracle selection in all caps, all in the same message. And then I will get to it. And if I miss it, y'all will tell me. I'm pretty sure. It's how it usually works out. And yeah, that's how it goes. So before we get started, we like to invite the universe to come into our space, cleanse out any negative energies, anything that's bugging us, just kind of get us in a good frame of mind, excuse me, for what we're about to do. So if you have your own ritual that you like to perform, now would be a good time to do it. You can also just take a leak. I don't care. I don't judge. But the first thing that I like to do is burn the sacred wood. And I've got two sacred woods here because I thought I lost the little one, but it reappeared. And I had busted out the other, and now I just have to burn them together because I feel like one gets left out. So, anyway, we burn the sacred wood to cleanse the air of any negative scents and invite the universe to come and just kind of make things smell nice. You know, you don't want it to smell like shit when you got friends coming over. Everybody gets used to their own smells. I know my house smells like dog most of the time. It's very unfortunate, and I'm very sorry. But I am not one of them people that likes all them fake chemicals like that Febreze and stuff. That's it. My sinuses off. So you just gonna have to smell dog when you come to my house. Other folks may have other smells. Anyway, that just kind of cleans the air out. All right. And while we're talking about cleaning energies, let's ring our copper bell. Let the universe know we're ready. Kind of set the vibrational energy at neutral. The show is about to begin. There we go. All right. Hey, P&G, good to see you made it. We love it. We're just in the middle of our ritual here. And then our next ritual that we like to do is one that I have, and I even added some more stickers. One that I had discontinued because I thought I didn't have to do it anymore, but I was wrong. Hey, you know what? The OraCola always will admit when she's wrong. So yeah, I was wrong about it not being like pathogen season no more because I caught the flu, and it was actually the flu, not COVID. Don't come at me about that shit. Anyway, it's true. You need to keep washing your hands and being careful and waving your magical UV light that you got at the drugstore on clearance over your computer because it might kill something that might make you sick. So we always do it just in case. Don't matter if it's a man-made or a natural pathogen, we're just going to get it out of the way. All right. And then we got the dregs of our abundance spray here. This is for abundance, hopefully abundance of good things. We're going to do this until it runs out. And then we got a backup abundance spray provided by some of y'all lovely viewers. Anyway, but in the meantime, we spray this in the air for good things to come, the abundance of the universe's wisdom and all that hoo-ha. And then finally, the ritual part that gave me such a giggle last week. And if you don't remember what I said, rewatch the show. It's at the very beginning. We're going to do the anointment with the Florida water. Just down the chakras, all the way down. And I ain't going to smell it this time. How's that? I'm going to smell this. It's better anyway. Yeah, I had a realization last week. It was embarrassing, but I shared it with y'all because I'm that kind of oracle. All right, and then what else? I think that's it for the ritual. We're going to shove this aside here. Ooh. And I did get a scratch off for the end of the year. I spent $2 on it. Y'all remember I won $1 last time. So I kicked in one of my own dollars. And we're going to see if it pays off at the end of the show. Stick around. All right. Y'all need to start getting in here. Smells like weed in here like all the time. You know, you can open a window. And I know it's cold out there, but maybe you can figure out some kind of exhaust system where you got a reverse fan like blowing out the window, and it's not going to like, I don't know. There's DIY out there, I'm sure. But yeah, that smell can be dealt with. Uh, we are still moving, but we will pop in and out. Oh, of course, if you don't need to put in anything in the chat, that's fine. You can just listen. You can turn it off. You can listen to it later. I don't judge. Okay. Yes, I do hope the move is going well. It must suck to move over the holidays. I don't know. It just seems like it's very stressful. Like moving is stressful, and then you pile the holidays on top of that. That is not the kind of stress I want. My holidays was as stress-free as possible. The only thing I did was feed myself, take myself to the toilet, nap, and take my dog out and feed my dog. That was it. That's all I did. I think that was 4 or 5 things. I mean, I had some YouTube on occasionally, but mostly I just chilled. I slept. I had been working up a lot up until that point, so I was happy to take a break. Okay. So, if Patrick and Goog are busy, who else has a question? Since we're all family here. And if nobody has a question, well, it's going to be a long ass boring show. Yes. Yes. All right. Well, I'll take a sip while you're thinking about it. All right. Thank you, P&G. Tarot for the last days of 2022. Oh, I don't like how this is sticking out. This is not to my liking here. It's a little better. Okay. Yes, so we are 28th today. Yeah, so we 3-4 days left before the new year. Although the year is kind of arbitrary. It's a calendar designation that some old white men decided many years ago, and it has actually very little to do with the actual start of the year according to a lot of traditions. And there are still countries that don't really celebrate the new year at January 1st. They have a different calendar. They celebrate based on the moon cycle, which makes sense. But yeah, this is kind of a weird arbitrary border that we've all been brainwashed to believe is the reality. And it's not, but we celebrate it anyway because we're human, and that is all we can do. Oh, so you want a last days of 2022 and one for the next year. So 2 cards. All right, we got a 2 card coming up for P&G about the transitional time in this false reality. Let's see. First one, justice. All right, justice. You're going to have to look back on this year and weigh the pros and cons and the good and the bad, and really just make sure you dole out the justice that is necessary or the reward that's necessary. You know, you might need to treat yourself. You just got to be fair about it. So that's the ending. And then the beginning is, oh, this is good, the world. So yeah, if you get through all that bullshit, you work through it, you cross them T's, dot them I's, all that. And then in the new year, focus on what makes you fulfilled, what makes you happy, what gives you hope for a better future, what vibrates you on a higher timeline, essentially. Remember, we're always trying to vibrate higher. So those are your 2. Those are nice. I think those are good. Good luck. And now y'all see how it works. Throw them questions in the chat, and I will answer them. Don't forget to choose your oracle. All right, we got 45 minutes left here in the show. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm so happy it is not cold here no more. We had a bit of a cold snap. Apologies to fuck you, because I'm sure the cold snap we had is just laughable to you. It's probably just any old Wednesday in May. But we got down to like the teens and it was so cold. Luckily, I had water and I had electricity the whole time. Hopefully, everybody else did too. There was some water issues in the complex, but luckily they did not affect me. They did turn the water off for a few hours to fix some shit, but whatever. I knew it was going to happen when I saw the goddamn waterfall coming off the third floor balcony, one row over from me, that flooded the fucking parking lot on Christmas Eve. I knew there was going to be some repairs, but luckily it did not impact me too much. So I'm very grateful. But yes, it has gotten warm again. It's like in the 70s now. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Your props froze. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Well, if you don't have water, hopefully you got wine or some kind of like equivalent thing that's liquid. You don't have to actually have water. That's kind of a lie. You just have to have liquids. And you have to have enough liquids that will like sustain you that don't make you pee it out. It's kind of a balance. Anyway. Sorry, your pipes are frozen. But guess what? It happens, and eventually it will come the spring. Remember, we're under climate change. It's going to get real hot there in the summer. It's going to be the fault of you. So, yeah, they'll thaw out by then. Oh, Goog wants to ask the Book of Revelations what we got in our mystery package from our realtor. I can tell you already what it is. A cheap ass bottle of red wine or some crap or candy. It's either wine or candy, depends on how familiar y'all are. And a bunch of swag from their real estate agency. I would say like coasters, koozies, magnets, maybe even an enamel pin if you're lucky. Some crap like that. That's my guess. But I'll get to the revelations. Hold on, let me give me a sip. Okay. Get my readers on. Ooh, these are too filthy to use right now. I need to wipe them off. Hold on. Oh, now my cloth's on the other side. Can I reach? Ugh. All right, I reached. I reached it up. All right. So we are going to find out which Book of Revelation verse is going to go with this query. Come on. My phone's getting old. I know I talked about it, but all right. No. All right, here we go. 22 chapters in the Book of Revelation. We're going to generate a chapter 1. Ooh, the introductory part. It's going to be very dry, I can tell already. All right, chapter 1 has, how many verses? 20 verses. Okay, 20 verses in chapter 1. All right, 20 verses. Say this. Chapter 10. Halfway through there. Okay. So, Book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 10, in the King James Version of the Holy Bible for the realtor gift. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day and heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet. Okay, well, it could be a noisemaker of some kind, but probably it's just going to be some kind of loud, gaudy bullshit that you don't want. It's blowing in your ear, and you're like, why did they even bother? I think less of them now than if they didn't give me nothing. Okay. There you go. All right. You actually bought it for yourself. That's part of a hidden charge. Probably something like a pizza cutter. It's funny. I did get a pizza cutter when I moved into this apartment. Actually, I don't know if they do this anymore, but when I moved in 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, they gave me I kid you not, from the dollar store because I knew the brand, a pizza cutter and a pizza plate that was like this big. So it would not hold anything but one of them like personal pizzas that's real cheap at the grocery store. And then we also got some sample packs of dog food because I have a dog. And they also gave me a shopping bag with their name on it, with the name of their apartment complex and the realty company. So you're gonna get some fucking swag too. Yeah. Oh, you got a pizza cutter too? Surprise, surprise. Imagine that. I ain't never used that pizza cutter once. You know why? Because I know it's bullshit. But I have it just as, like, I don't know, a keepsake. Somebody gave me something. I was excited. But I don't really use the bag. I have other bags that I like better. And the dog food, some of it was stuff he liked, so he ate it. Other stuff I just gave away. Uh, okay. We think it's some kind of fancy water. Well, at least that's something usable. I mean, not that you can't use shitty wine, but you'd rather not use it. The water, at least, is probably palatable. Okay. A vase. No. Well, I don't know how high end your purchase was. I'm sure the gift will dictate that, but I already said my piece, so woo, hope it's a good one. All right, it's 9:23. We have a little more than half an hour left in the show. If you would like a question answered by the universe via the OraCola, which is me, put your question in the chat and then choose your oracle. Put that oracle selection in all caps, and we will get to it. Ooh, the magic 8 ball. My boyfriend and I recently had a lover's quarrel. Scandalous. And are struggling to get through it. Will we be able to move past this? Well, I don't know if the choice of oracle is wise for this question because Karen tends to hate, but we'll see what she has to say. What does it say? Come on, Karen, decide. Without a doubt. I think that's what it says. Without a doubt. Yep. So yeah, it's going to work out at some point. I mean, it may not work out romantically, but at least y'all won't want to kill each other. You know what I mean? All right. Good for y'all. Yay. I think I saw a call for tea. I might get to some tea. She's getting soft. Well, what if she's not getting soft? What if she knows that this will be the most psychologically damaging relationship of TTU's life? And that continuing it will bring all kinds of pain and suffering and life lessons, of course, but things that are not fun to experience. Could be that. All right, let's get to some tea. And I know I got an essential oil there for Patrick. Now, for the end of the year, I thought I'd do some fun tea. And I'll let y'all, oh man, I need to dust this again. I'll let y'all read what it says. Words that can fuck right off. And these are words that have just like started to bother me in 2022. Like words when I see them or hear them, or like anytime like I think they might be spelling the word, the letters, I just get this visceral reaction of disgust and just I want to get away from it. It's like poop. It's like I've stepped in poop and I cannot wipe it away from me fast enough. So, here's a few words, or at least one of the words that I do not like. All right. All right. Misinformation. I am so fucking tired of this word. We need to call that what it is. Obfuscation. Because what it actually is doing whenever someone's screaming misinformation about something, probably the thing they're screaming about has a kernel of truth to it. And it might have a whole lot of kernels of truth. But you don't know if someone yells misinformation, labels it, and you don't bother to look into it. So I would like to say that this word needs to go away. We need to stop telling other people that their opinions and ideas are automatically wrong if they disagree with ours. We need to listen to folks. We need to have open dialogue about things and respect other people's points of view. We don't always have to agree about how to solve a problem. We don't always have to agree about a situation and how to handle it. But what we can do is be respectful of each other and listen to the whole idea and actually take it in and not just automatically reject it because it doesn't align with our ideas and our agenda. So misinformation for me has become one of them buzzwords that just sets my hair on end, puckers my asshole, and I want to kill people when I hear it. So we should retire this word, misinformation. We should call it something else. I don't know, maybe the truth. I don't know. We can call it other things. But misinformation, sorry, too many syllables, got to go. Out of here. All right. Essential oil for Patrick. What should I use to soothe my muscles after all this manual labor? Sounds like you're having a good time. All right, let's see what kind of oils come in. The truth is always misinformation before wide acceptance. It seems like it. I mean, I wouldn't say it's 100% batting average, but it's pretty hot. It's pretty close. Yeah. It's like I can't even. I can't even. I'm tired of it. And it's been around for a while. It's just that this year is the year that it's starting to really fucking bother me. So yeah. Let's see. Essential oil for Patrick and his sore muscles. What do we got here? Spearmint revitalizes and refreshes the spirit. So maybe don't soak in it, but you might want to find some kind of rub that's got some mint in it because it's kind of like that icy hot stuff, any kind of mint oil, and it kind of like, I don't know, it does something to you. So yeah, get you some spearmint, maybe soak in a little spearmint and Epsom salt bath, but not too much of the spearmint. It might make your pee-pee feel funny. So, all right. Oh, hey, Lava Jeans. Good to see you. Glad you could join us. Okay. I heard a thing. I want to make sure it's nothing bad. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. My phone is so slow. So slow, so slow. Oh yeah, it's fine. Okay. All right. It is 9:30. We have exactly half an hour left in the show. I see a book of Revelation for fuck you. What's going to happen at the dance this year? Well, I don't know. I don't know what kind of dances you're going to, but hopefully they're fun. I tell you what, there was one dance I was able to go to that was unusual, but I think pretty cool in its own way. I might have talked about it before on this show, so forgive me if you've heard this story. There was this thing called the Fling Dang, and I'm not making that up. It's called the Fling Dang, FLINGDING. And it's out in Sonora, Texas, and it is a dance basically in the wool barn because they're known for making mohair, raising lots of goats out there in the kind of semi-arid desert. And so this party was like the town's throwdown, and it was cold. I think it was like January or February, and I got invited to go. All right, let's get our chapter. Got chapter 1. Oh my God, chapter 1 again? Holy hell. Universe has got some messages. Maybe we should all read that chapter before we go to bed. I said it's got 20. I already looked it up. Okay, 20. Anyway, and essentially, you had to be a part of the club to get to the fling ding, but to do that, you just had to buy membership. And then you had to bring either 2 cases of beer, like the 24 case, not the 12. Like, you had to bring them, or I think 2 or 3 bottles of quality liquor. And they had a list of things that were not acceptable. And so you brought that shit up earlier in the day. And then they hired this band from somewhere out of town that was good. And everybody went to the wool barn. They was all dressed up. And there was an open bar. And they all just got fucking shit-faced and danced and had fun. And it was this small town. And the cops never pulled anybody over. And it was just like one of them things. But there was porta potties. And there was like stacked floor to ceiling in the dance area. Fucking mohair pelts. Yeah, it was country, but it was fun. All right, so 20. Sorry, I got derailed there. 11. Oh my God, we got verse 10 right before this. Right? Did we just get that? Yeah. Okay. So we get to see the second part of what we just read. I will actually go back and read verse 10 because I think you need it, because verse 11 is what Jesus said. Okay. Starting on verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day and heard behind me a great voice as of a trumpet saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last. And what thou seest, write in a book and send it to the 7 churches which are in Asia, unto Ephesus, and unto Smyrna, and unto Pergamos, and unto Thyatira. Oh, I don't know. I just butchered that. And unto Sardis, and unto Philadelphia, and unto Laodicea. Okay, so basically, you're going to go to the dance, and somebody's going to make a big ass announcement. There's going to be a microphone moment where somebody makes an announcement, or there's going to be a moment where someone starts a fight. Basically, a thing is going to start at the dance, and it's going to be a big thing, a red letter thing. Hopefully it's good. Okay. Yep, going to be some dance. That's for damn sure. Oh my goodness. Town throwdown. It's true. All right. I think that's all the oracles I got. Okay. Yep. All right. So, who else has a question for the OraCola and the universe this evening? Remember, this is the very last chance in calendar year 2022 to get your questions answered. Of course, we always recognize that there are many calendars that you can choose from. We're happy that you're choosing this one. Okay. Well, if none of y'all are going to put a question in, I'm just going to start reading for the collective, because that's what I do. On behalf of Goog, what are we drinking? My usual. I've got some ruby red grapefruit. It's in season. And some vodka. And yeah, that's what I got. Okay. I'm going to do a little tarot card for the collective. And after that, I'm going to do a crystal for P&G for 2023. Let's see what tarot. Excuse me. Ooh, there was something in there. Okay. Let's see. What do we got for 2023? What's the tarot? What's the tarot 2023 for the collective? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Sounds about right. So, yeah. In the next year, there's going to be a change. there's going to be a reckoning. There's going to be something different. You're going to have to say goodbye to something and then move on to the next thing. Now, this could be something you've been planning. This could be something that you get like stuck in. This could be something involving your partner or your family or however it works, but there is going to be a change. A change is a coming, and you got to be prepared. So, yeah, don't be surprised if some shit goes wild. I'm not saying it's going to be bad. I'm not saying it's going to be good. I'm just saying it's going to be different. So, yeah, there's the collective for 2023. I think that says it all. Okay, crystal for PNG. Yes. I mean, you can be ready as you want to be, and the change could be something you never saw coming. It could be a total, like, whoop, whoop de doo. But I think if you're mentally stable ish, you can usually weather these things. I know I talked about victim mentality, the cult of victimhood. There's lots of people out there who will support you in your victimhood journey. I would advise not going down a victimhood journey if whatever befalls you is not to your liking. I would say this is an educational opportunity, a chance to learn something different about yourself, about your surroundings, about your people. But yeah, I would not worry too much about it, but just know that it could be something that'll throw you for a loop. Okay. Thank you, Fuck. I'm glad you like this show. Okay. All right. PNG. Ooh, smoky quartz. Let it go. This one's pretty. I think we've gotten it before. I don't know if for you. But quartz, is pretty common. And smoky quartz is kind of this burnt, like orangey brown color. And it's all about releasing. So it goes well with the whole reading you got with the tarot and the collective reading. It's about releasing. So if you got some smoky quartz, or even if you just got some stones in a similar color, you can meditate on releasing what does not serve you and embracing what does in the new year. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. Did we miss any? I think we got PNG's crystal. All right, excellent. Okay, so if nobody else has a question, I will read more for the collective. Yes, releasing is a great word. It's really good. All right, I'm going to hit this one because we ain't hit it in a while. The fashion oracle. Everybody wants to know what to wear in the new year. So let's see what the universe tells us about our sartorial choices. It's a $5 word right there, sartorial. I think I know what it means. All right, let's see what kind of style we can embrace in the new year. What do we got? What do we got, universe? What do you think? What do you want to see on the runway? Ooh, this is a new one. Madeline Voinet. Or Voinette, I don't know. I'm guessing Voinet. Free your figure and be feminine. Decoration comes after construction, but architecture is essential. Be biased to your curves. Yes, embrace your body as it is. This is wonderful. So it looks like this is someone who was not super strict on certain forms and wanted to embrace the feminine figure. I think I might even need to look this up. Y'all get a screenshot? Okay. Let's see what this says. Oh my God, I'm going to have to put on my readers again. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's by the first name. That's unusual. Madeline 1A. All right, what does this shit say? Madeline is credited as the designer's dressmaker and the queen of the bias cut. Yes, forgiven. If you know anything about fabrics, you know if you cut on the bias, you get some stretch, and it gives you a different kind of flow to the fabric. Yeah, yeah. So in 1912, she founded her own house. So yeah, she was Edwardian. By the 30s, she dominated haute couture, and her influence had extended to America, where stars like Marlene Dietrich, Katharine Hepburn, Joan Crawford, Greta Garbo, oh yeah, all the Hollywood shit were her shit. So yeah, so it was kind of like flowing and fluid and Greco-Roman and all of that. So yeah, I would say in 2023, do what I've been doing. Follow my example because I'm a trendsetter. Embrace the caftan, bitch. Go out to Ross because that's where you can find them, and get you a few caftans. I would avoid any ethnic prints. Stick to the things that could be kind of universal. Um, but get you some caftans, embrace that body by like covering it up with a bunch of fabric that flows and looks fabulous. That's what I think. Okay. Goddess energy. Ooh, Patrick has a goddess question. Should I manifest for strength in our last days move in? Of course you should, but maybe what you're asking for is permission to do the opposite. So let's see. Let's see what goddess. Yeah, no dashikis. So essentially, a caftan is a square piece of fabric with a hole cut out and it's sewed up and down the sides, like folded in half, got a little hole cut out, and then it's sewn down the sides. It's shapeless. It's a tent, which means it's great for patterns. So you could even go to the fabric store or even the thrift store and get you some curtains and make you a nice caftan. If you got some basic sewing skills and a machine, it's just some straight stitching right there. But yeah, I'm just lazy and I like to buy mine from Ross. They're $10 a piece. They're made out of rayon. They're often not sewn well, but that's okay. Just check it out before you buy it. And like I said, don't buy the ethnic one. Buy the one that's neutral. I got all kind. They're neutral. Okay. Goddess for Patrick. What do we got here? Isis and Osiris. Ooh, so you got the Egyptian gods. Yeah. Yeah, so the moon goddess and then Osiris was her brother and husband. So you got the universal gods here to help you out. I don't know if you can read that. But yeah, you got the gods on your side. You got the ancient gods on your side. You can get through this move. You could do it. I have faith in you. Yes, Mrs. Roper. She definitely rocked some very cool caftans. So, caftans for all in 2023. All right, it's 9:45. If anybody else has a question, we got time to answer it. I think I have gotten all of the questions. I will scroll up here real quick. Yep. Okay, yep, we got them all. All right. Well, oh, hi, Goog, on Patrick's phone here. Oh, hi. Hey, Goog. Hope y'all are having fun moving. Not. Yeah. Well, I'll just keep reading for the collective. How's that? All right. So we did a fashion. We did a tarot. Ooh, I think we need to do an emoji. And hopefully we will get a good one. We've gotten some very unsatisfactory emoji cards, but we're going to try it out. See what the cards say about 2023. Whoops. That one tried to escape, but I caught it. All right. All right. Emoji. What emoji should we be working on for 2023? Ah, ha, ha. This one's fun. Yeah, just stick your tongue out at all the bullshit. This is just like, it's all crap. That's all propaganda. That's all garbage. Blah! I understand what's happening. Ha ha. You can't fool me. Yeah. So there you go. This is a good energy to go into, especially when we got all them changes coming up. So, yeah, just stick your tongue out at the bullshit in 2023. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it live rent free in your head. No. All right. It is 9:47, and I think I got time for another word that needs to fuck right off here in 2023. Okay. What do we got? Gaslighting. Oh, this makes me so angry. So angry. Something about this word has always bothered me, but now that has become like the official fucking word of the year, I just want to scream and kick somebody in the face every time I see it. In case you don't know, gaslighting is referencing a movie, so you know it's a CIA plot right there from the beginning. Hollywood is a predictive programming machine for the man, and he puts his spooks up to Hollywood to put it in the zeitgeist, and that's how it gets into the collective. No, don't allow people to gaslight you. Gaslighting is a term for fucking lying to you. They're fucking lying. That's what it is. You say, oh yeah, this happened. They're like, no, it didn't. That's gaslighting according to them. This is a nice way of saying they're fucking lying to you. So no, if you know somebody's lying to you, call them out on that bullshit. Stand your ground. Don't let them make you think you're crazy. Because most of the time, you're not crazy. They're fucking lying. So we need to get rid of this term, replace it with the real term, liar, liar, pants on fire. In fact, if we just made that one word, liar, liar, pants on fire, I would accept that far more than gaslighting. That's a stupid name. Stupid. I don't know what CIA think tank came up with that bullshit. I mean, this is pre-CIA, I think. I don't remember when that movie came out, but yeah, regardless, it's a government plot. It's crap. It was named the word of the year, I think by Merriam-Webster or some bullshit. And it makes me want to punch people in the face more than I want to punch Dr. Fauci in the face. So, yeah. Anyway. Woo! That was a quick one, but you know what? I just had to get it out there. Looks like we might have a lightning round to get all the words out of the teapot. I did not put all the words in the teapot that I just think should be retired. I just wanted to put a few in there that really got to me. We'd be here for hours and I'd piss my pants if we got on that whole train. Okay, Patrick. Pornicle. Guidance for shelving for the bar area. Ooh, a bar area. How very fancy. We need something to fit the area. Maybe custom. Love Goog. Okay, so this is from Goog. Goog is looking for some porno advice for his porno bar. So let's check it out. What does the universe have to say? All right, we got 755 pages in the Pornicle. 755. We're going to generate a number. 88. Ooh, 88. We're going to go to page 88 in the Pornicle and see about this. A bar. Oh my God, I've turned right to it. That's a miracle. This tells me that you need to actually do this. So this one's a little bit of a metaphor, and it might not be very nice to look at. It's a man putting his sword into a woman. It's pretty graphic, except that there's no blood. There's no blood. Sorry, I'm not talking to the mic. I'm just trying to see. But he's got that sword going right into where her hip and her womb. Like, so this is obviously a naughty picture that's trying not to be naughty because um in reality he would just be sticking his dick up in there. But for whatever reason they went this way. And maybe you just need to think about subtle details. So you should think about with your bar subtle details, things that people might not notice right away that allude to something else that create conversation. Because that picture is a very conversation starting. There's lots to talk about there. So, yeah, there you go. And I would go with simple. And if you're looking for decorations, maybe some medieval paintings or some shit. Okay. Good luck with that. It's a hard assignment. I don't know, maybe some Tudor windows in the back. I don't know. Oh, all right. It's 9:52. I have time for another question if somebody else has one. Otherwise, I'm probably going to do some more readings for the collective. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Oh yeah, we got our scratch off too, so we got to get to that one. But that don't take too long. Don't take long to lose. No, we're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to manifest that winning. Yes. Okay. Well, if y'all don't have a question, I'm going to read out some more oracles for the collective here for the new year. We're going to see what kind of self-care the universe wants us to think about, because it's all about the self-care these days, and we don't want to neglect ourselves. Sleep. This one's good. Get more sleep, y'all. I know it's hard to get sleep. I'm the worst. I'm a terrible sleeper. I'm a light sleeper. And what I've discovered is my dog is ruining my sleep a lot too, because he has to sleep next to me in a particular kind of way. And because it's cold ish now, he wants to sleep on the bed. I think I might need to get a bigger bed so that he can sleep next to me, but like not in my space, because he's waking me up like every 2 fucking hours. And not only that, he's got old dog bladder, so he wants to go out more. And then he's on a fucking schedule now. I got him on a routine and I'm so pissed because this whole week has been ruined. I cannot sleep in at all. Don't matter how late I stay up. He wants to get up when I normally get up for work. He wants to go out. He wants to eat his food. He wants to go out again. And then he wants me to get out of the fucking bed. And then he wants to lay in the bed without me. And that's ruining my whole week. But whatever. I'm just learning things about my dog. Things are changing. Cycles are changing. I'm doing it too. Okay. Yeah. No, he's being a jerk. Okay. All right, we got 5 minutes left in the show. Anybody else have a question? Last chance. Last chance for your fucking question, or I will stop the show and you will be sad. Ha ha! Who got wham now? TTU? Bitch. Okay. In case you don't understand the reference, watch last week's show. Then you'll get it. All right. Well, I don't think there's any more collective things I want to do. No. Yeah. Oh, let's do one of these. How's 2023 going to be, Mr. Dick Wood? Ask again. Okay. Will 2023 be fantastic? Why not? That's right. Why not? it should be fantastic because you're going to manifest that it's going to be fantastic. Remember, always remember, we're going to vibrate higher. We're going to manifest the best for ourselves. We are always going to think about abundance in good ways, not bad ways. We're not going to be self sabotaging. We're going to be doing the best we can for ourselves and our friends and our family and all the people around us. And that's how we get on that other timeline. And that's what it's going to be like. So no matter what else is going on, you can have a good time. Right? Right. Okay. All right. Well, it's the end of the show. I think I'm going to scratch this off. I don't see any other questions coming through. So yeah, let me get my trick coin here. Ooh, it's like hidden away. Got too much crap in my offering bowl here. All right, there we go. Got my trick coin. And so the way this works is you have to scratch off the whole damn thing. And if you get a matching number with a number, you win. Or if you get sevens, you win more. So we're hopefully going to manifest that we're going to win more. But this is going to be a lot of scritching. So bear with me. Back in my old public access days at the end of the show, if there was just no more callers and I was just sitting there because we had a wide shot and we had two cameras and one of them was on the table and one was on me and one could be zoomed in from the booth, I would just jiggle my titties at the end of the show. It was kind of a trademark thing that I did. I'm sorry if y'all missed it. There might be one or two online somewhere on YouTube. Just Google the OraCola. You might find my old channel. But yeah, that's what I used to do, was jiggle my titties. So now instead of jiggling my titties, I'm scratching off a scratch off, and you ain't getting none of the benefit. So that's how times change. In case you was wondering, oh my goodness, this one's a lot. You know, you really have to scratch off more when you buy that $2 ticket as opposed to that $1 ticket. The $1 ticket don't have as much scratch. It's also part of the deal. Okay. So here we go. Do we get any sevens? I don't see no fucking sevens. All right. Nope, these are all numbers. Hold on. Hold up. All right, so here's what we're working with here. So these are the numbers we're going to try to match right here. We didn't get no lucky sevens. So, yeah. Here we go. Our first number is 16. Nope, no 16s. Look at that. Sad times. One last chance. Come on, let's do it, y'all. Let's manifest at least $1, hopefully 1,000. 25, that's some bullshit right there. All right, well, we got a big fat nothing on this card. Womp womp. We got 24 and we got 25. We got 16 and we got 15. But hey, you know what? That's the way it goes with life. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you put your winnings into something that loses. But overall, you're still alive, and that's what matters. So I hope y'all have a fantastic New Year's. I hope that your water comes back on. I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your move. I hope that everything is working out for you. Yeah, we are going to have an interesting time next year. No doubt about it. But you know what? We have each other, and that's what counts. So remember, vibrate higher, and I will see y'all next week on youtube.com/channel arcieoracola. Thank you for tuning into the OraCola this evening. Don't forget to subscribe and like and tell your friends and all of that crap. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all later. Bye.